Welcome back to This Day in Irish History. I'm your host, Raymond Welsh. Before we dive into today's story, if you'd like to explore other significant events that happened on this day in Irish history, visit thisdayirishhistory.com. The link is in the episode description. Now, let's journey back to April 22nd, 1874, when Biddy Early, the legendary folk healer of County Clare, passed away in her humble cottage near the village of Feakle. With her death came the close of a chapter in Irish history, one filled with mystery, resistance, and the enduring power of folklore. For decades, Biddy had stood at the crossroads of folk medicine, rural hardship, and defiance of institutional authority. Her life was as captivating as any tale passed down around an Irish hearth. Born Bridget Connors in 1798, near Faha in County Clare, Biddy grew up in poverty, one of many children in a tenant farming family. Her early years were shaped by the harsh realities of rural life under British rule, marked by hunger, sickness, and a deep reliance on community. Though she had little formal education, Biddy developed a powerful reputation for her uncanny knowledge of herbs, cures, and charms. Some said it was a gift passed down from her mother. Others whispered that it came from the fairies themselves. What truly set Biddy apart, though, was the object she always carried with her, a mysterious blue bottle, the contents of which no one ever truly understood. She was said to gaze into it to diagnose illness or predict outcomes. To her neighbours, this bottle was a source of healing and wisdom. To the local Catholic clergy, it was something darker, a symbol of sorcery, perhaps even heresy. But Biddy didn't flinch. Despite repeated efforts by priests to discredit or banish her, she held firm. In fact, when priests forbade their parishioners from visiting her, many ignored them. Some even reported that she cured ailments that doctors had given up on. Biddy's healing methods were a mix of herbalism, prayer, and ritual, part folk science, part spiritual performance. She never accepted money, only small offerings like food, drink, or tobacco. And she never turned anyone away, no matter how poor. Her sharp tongue was as famous as her cures. She didn't hesitate to scold those who disrespected her or came to her with selfish motives. Yet for all her fiery independence, she was deeply rooted in the rhythms and values of her rural community. Over the years, stories about Biddy Early became legendary. Some said she could see the future. Others swore she could cure livestock with a glance or banish malevolent spirits from a home. There were rumors that she had once bested a priest in a battle of wills, that she'd spoken to the dead, that she walked with the fairies at twilight. Whether these stories were true didn't seem to matter. What mattered was that people believed in her, trusted her, and came to her when all else failed. As the 19th century wore on and Ireland was shaken by famine, emigration, and political upheaval, Biddy Early remained a constant presence for the people of Clare. She was both a symbol of resistance and a source of comfort, a woman who stood outside the established order, yet served the needs of those within it. In an age when the church sought to assert greater control over rural life, Biddy represented a different kind of authority, one born of tradition, experience, and unshakable self-belief. Her death in 1874 marked the end of an era. She was buried in Feakle, reportedly in unconsecrated ground, though some later accounts suggest she received a Christian burial after all. Whatever the truth, her legacy endured. In the decades that followed, Biddy Early became a figure of folklore, celebrated in ballads and remembered in hushed tales. She was a healer, a rebel, a woman of mystery in a world that feared what it could not control. Today, Biddy's story reminds us of the rich tapestry of belief, resilience, and rebellion that shaped Irish rural life. She was a bridge between the old ways and a rapidly changing world. And though she left no written record, her memory lives on in the collective imagination of Ireland. Thank you for joining me on this journey through Ireland's rich past. Please like and subscribe, and until next time, I'm Raymond Welsh, Slán go Foil.